Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? So this was sent to me by a community member and I need to get this out. This was a post, okay, and it's extremely important because this is extremely dire. I'm just going to use that word. And then I'm going to read this to you. And I want it to sink into your brain because you need to know what's really going on. Okay? It starts like this. This needs to go far and wide to put pressure on the government to do the right thing and to save lives. This evening, from a peak prosperity member to me via PM at my site. And it says them. It'll say they, them, me, okay? So them. I can't post this online because it's not quite public yet, but the government officials had a town meeting with all of the residents of Chimney Rock. Basically told them that the town was being bulldozed, bodies and all, and the land was being seized by the federal government. They would not be able to move back, and basically their homes, the ones that were still standing, were no longer theirs. The federal government owned it all. I don't know what crazy play for land this is, but there's a lot of conspiracy about the lithium mines. And let me just tell you, as someone who lives in Charlotte and has friends who live in the area of Western North Carolina, they are not being helped. And this is actually being a stand down operation by the federal government. And then it says me. What the heck? That's quite disturbing. Is this firsthand, secondhand, or more distant info? And it says them. Our friend owns an Airbnb in Chimney Rock, and they had a meeting, town meeting, yesterday, and someone from the federal government told them that all of these things in the town meeting, but doesn't want the information getting out. Also, they are not picking up the deceased. Stench of the deceased everywhere is insane. And for some reason, the government does not want to pick them up. One pastor of a local church was going to order to door delivering water, and they changed their delivery request to body bags. Body bags, yeah. Because so many of the homes that they gone to needed them. And we're trying to keep the body count. They're not picking them up. They don't want to identify the deceased. They're just leaving them to rot in the streets. And then it says me. I can't even. I'm stunned. This is beyond anything I could have imagined, even very recently. You always pick up and bury the dead. That's what humans do. Yet when did we lose our morals? When did we lose respect for the dead? When did that happen? Can someone please tell me? Because I'm having a very hard time grasping this new reality. It goes on to say they are violating every possible custom on purpose. Thank you for keeping me informed. People need to know about this. Let me know when you would be comfortable with me posting to our forums in anonymous fashion, of course. And it says them. You can post it, and the message needs to get out. Something evil is going on in the North Carolina mountains. I just didn't want to be identified. Just today we filled up a trailer for a shelter in Hendersonville, North Carolina that had no food for tons of moms and babies. All the stores around are empty or locked. In Chandler, North Carolina, 2,000 people haven't eaten anything or drank in 6 days. They just got an SOS message out for help. I'm trying to tag the Cajun Navy and Operation Airdrop, but people are dying by the minute. Multiple truckers I'm going to be putting a video at the end of this video, just so you know, okay? Have reported having their tires slashed. Our friends from Chimney Rock said that they have heard multiple stories of people being robbed at gunpoint, making supply runs. Two people that drove down to Charlotte yesterday and one today, that we helped, said bodies and trees all over the ditches and major roads in the back. Something weird is going on here in North Carolina. Me. God bless you. Let me know if I can help them. Someone with a large national megaphone needs to amplify how bad it is. People are now starting to die trapped. My town is Operation Airdrop North Carolina Central Command. They need pilots with planes and are now asking just for trucks. People with big equipment are needed. But more than anything, the nation needs to put pressure on Washington to deploy the National Guard ASAP. The 82nd was begging to go since Saturday, but has been told to stand down. Every fucking Apache we have should be flying rescue missions. Please amplify this message. You got it. I'm at a loss.
I just got a very terrible phone call. Just got off the phone with a guy in Morristown, Dan Patton. He's told me I could say all this. So apparently, in some areas of this region, they are pulling us over before we ever get there, turning us around. As well, if you're one of the fortunate few to actually get into this area, they will unload you. And they're taking it over, putting it in their buildings, locking the doors. As well, Dan is in possession of some really nice equipment, and he fared better than most. And he is being denied the ability to go in there and help. That being said, there's very few ways into this area. We all know this. So there's nothing we can do about that. They're going to know we're coming anyway. So this is what I say. Friday, we're leaving. We've got several people that want to go with us. And I think that's the exact way we need to go about this. I think we need to go up there and get into the Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg area. And then we need to plot our course and we need to go on in. Some of that goes across the national park, I think, and up through Cherokee or something. Dan said he would make sure that we had a route. That being said, inundation, folks, inundation, making it impossible to deter. That's what's needed here. Without this, we kneel, we comply. If you are prepared to go over to this area to render aid to these victims and you come home loaded, what have you done? I'm not prepared to do that. I'm not prepared to allow these victims to become Hawaii. This is in our capabilities of fixing and helping and ensuring that this isn't their future. I'm not prepared to let this go. I'm not tapping out. I'm not prepared to tap out. I'm not gonna tap out. If you're in on that shit right there, you believe in fuck FEMA, we need to go in together. We need to make it so they cannot stop us getting to the victims. We need to get to them. We need to get shit up there to them. And we need to make sure that that's where it's going. Also, I can't stress this enough. Winter's coming. There's people up there. We're being told not to bring clothes. Anybody heard that? Don't bring clothes. There's a lot of people up there. The only clothes they have is what's on them. Their shit's gone. Yesterday you had a lot of shit. Today, not so much. Their shit's gone. And we're being told not to even bring them clothes. Winter's coming to this region very, very soon. I don't know if you've ever been up on a mountain before. It gets cold. Just, y'all reach out to me, man. We need to figure this out. We're being turned around and everything else. Helicopter pilots are told they can't fly. Dan's being told he can't help. We're being told we can't come. Oh, stand down. We got this. Yeah, we fucking see. You all have strengthened yourselves. You all have stood up. You all are getting real tired of everything that's going on. This is a common core cause that will give this nation a tremendous amount of, sorry, y'all, phone call. This will give this nation a tremendous amount of confidence in its ability to stand on its own feet and help itself. We have told everybody for 3.5 years on this app, nobody's coming to help us. You see? And now we're being told that we can't even help those that need our help. Y'all, we have perilous times coming in front of us. We have the ability right now to change these people's future, to help them in their time of peril. And we are being told no. I don't know about you, but that's just fucking unacceptable. Reach out to me. Let's go in together. Let's inundate. Let's make it to where the answer can't be no. Let's kick the fucking door off the hinges and go in and help our neighbors. The Bible tells us, if you don't love thy neighbor, you don't love thy God. Ever read that? Let's love our neighbors, people. They don't want us turning our face back to God. Shit, let's do it anyway. They don't want us vote for a fella neither, but we're going to.